Taylor Swift engaged. Mother gets engaged. Travis Kelce, so happy for her. She deserves the world. And love wins. All this petty rivalry. Yeah, I love football. I love the back and forth. But let's just remember, love wins.
My team showed me on Instagram. Well, I'm just happy for her because she deserves the best. And obviously, hopefully this one will, stick forever. And Travis seems like a great guy. And
what do you think about Travis and Taylor?
You've really got a nerve.
Yeah.
You've really got a nerve.
Marrying the pharmaceutical spokesperson ends up conservatizing them. Taylor Swift might de-radicalize herself.
I think he's a great player. I think he's a great guy, and I think that she's a terrific person. So I wish them a lot of luck.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's engagement didn't just light up the internet. It shook the entire entertainment world. From celebrities to athletes and even political figures, the reactions came pouring in funny, emotional, and in some cases completely unexpected. Fans were glued to the comment section of Taylor's engagement post, which read more like the lineup for a dream music festival than anything else. Jack Antonoff, her longtime collaborator and emotional support system, was quick to celebrate, while Aaron Dessner also jumped in because when you've been part of someone's heartbreak and then their fairy tale ending, you've earned that front row seat. Ashley Avagnon, her ride-or-die friend, looked ready with champagne on standby. Supermodel Gigi Hadid made sure her bestie felt the love, while Gracie Abrams already seemed to be fitting this moment into her next set list. Colby Calais and Maren Morris showed support too, bringing strong Fearless era vibes. Camila Cabello, still carrying the legacy of the Reputation Stadium tour, added her own heartfelt words. Ice Spice kept it cool but supportive, and even Taylor's era's tour dancers Sam and Kevin weren't missing out on the fun. The Instagram story reposts carried just as much energy. Sabrina Carpenter brought little sister energy with her shout-out. Taylor's powerhouse backup singers Elliot and Jazin shared their love with glittery emojis, and Camila admitted she was straight-up crying, which most fans could relate to. Cara Delevingne added her signature cool girl stamp, while rising basketball star Caitlin Clark, who feels like an honorary part of their circle, also joined in. Altogether, the reactions felt less like a typical celebrity announcement and more like the Super Bowl of Instagram love. And then came one of the biggest surprises, Donald Trump stepping in with a comment. Known for his usual fiery takes, many expected a typical rant, but instead, he congratulated Taylor and Travis warmly. He praised Travis as a great player and great guy, while calling Taylor a terrific person, showing a surprisingly soft side no one saw coming. No caps lock rants, no sharp remarks, just genuine best wishes for the couple. Honestly, if anyone had predicted Trump being gracious about a Taylor Swift announcement on their 2025 bingo card, they probably wouldn't have believed it themselves. All in all, this engagement wasn't just a personal milestone. It became a cultural moment with reactions that span music, sports, fashion, and even politics.
To ask you a serious question, but I have to tell you the biggest pop culture news of the year broke while we were in this cabinet meeting. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are engaged.
I think he's a great player. I think he's a great guy, and I think that she's a terrific person. So I wish them a lot of luck.
At the U.S. Open, Iga Swiatek made history by dominating her opponent and setting a new milestone with 65 consecutive first-round victories, surpassing the legendary Monica Seles. Her performance was pure champion energy, but what truly had her smiling in the press room wasn't the record. It was the news of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's engagement. Reporters noticed how her face lit up when asked about it, and she openly admitted she was just genuinely happy for Taylor, calling herself a longtime Swiftie. She even joked about Taylor's dating past, sparking laughter, but quickly added that Travis feels like the real deal. As the reigning Wimbledon champ, Iga knows all about handling pressure, which made her words feel authentic and heartfelt. What makes the moment even sweeter is that Taylor once sent Iga a handwritten note after one of her French Open wins, proving the admiration goes both ways. It turned into a wholesome full-circle moment. World number one in waiting celebrating one of the world's biggest stars. When even a record-breaking tennis triumph takes second place to Taylor's engagement, you know 2025 is already iconic.
My team showed me on Instagram. Well, I'm just happy for her because she deserves the best, and obviously, hopefully, this one will, stick forever. And Travis seems like a great guy, and she seems super happy. So I'm happy for her, and I wish them all the best. Yeah. What? What's the laugh? She does. Obviously, she had a lot of boyfriends, so we know all about that.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's engagement has sent shockwaves not just through Hollywood, but across the entire sports and entertainment world, drawing in reactions from fans, athletes, fellow musicians, and even political figures. But interestingly, there are a few notable silences. While countless celebrities rush to post congratulations, two names that once felt inseparable from Taylor's inner circle have been missing in action: Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. The couple, once considered Taylor's honorary family with Blake's children famously referenced in her songs and Ryan joining in on her Easter egg fun, have remained quiet. Their silence feels louder given the closeness they once shared, though insiders suggest Blake's recent falling out with Justin Baldoni may have caused shifts in her social circle, creating distance where there was once constant support. Even Travis was known to get along with them back in the days when all of them spent time together, but now it seems they've stepped back. Meanwhile, others close to the couple wasted no time joining the celebration. Kelce, known for her low-key personality, gave the newly engaged pair her subtle seal of approval by liking their Instagram announcement. No lengthy message, no repost, just a simple like, which, for someone with her understated style, said plenty. Fans quickly interpreted it as a quiet but full-hearted show of support from the Queen of Philly. Then came Taylor Lautner, whose response stood out for being effortlessly classy. Rather than going overboard or making things awkward, he simply reshared the NFL's celebratory post highlighting Taylor and Travis's engagement. The post paired their sweet engagement photo with an image from the Chiefs' Super Bowl win, giving it a full-circle vibe. Lautner dropped it on his story with a subtle nod that fans found both touching and refreshing. Meaningful. It wasn't just approval. It was a best friend acknowledging her friend had found her match. Then there was Dave Portnoy, who reacted in the only way Dave Portnoy could, loudly and unfiltered. One moment he was ranting about being banned from Ohio State. The next he was shouting into his phone about Taylor's engagement. For him, priorities shifted immediately. Love wins. Known for his allegiance to Taylor since her NFL crossover, Portnoy leaned fully into the moment, declaring that her engagement symbolized her triumph over critics. He even threw in some digs at Kanye West, cementing his stance as one of Taylor's most outspoken defenders. Fans weren't surprised, considering he has been vocal about his admiration for her, even sharing last year that Taylor once sent him a handwritten note before one of her tour stops. His celebratory walk-and-talk video with his girlfriend and their dogs was peak Portnoy, chaotic, comedic, but undeniably supportive. When looking at the full range of responses, from silent sidelines to loud declarations, one thing is clear. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's engagement has become more than just a relationship milestone. It's a cultural event. The outpouring of love from teammates, best friends, exes, and celebrities paints a picture of genuine excitement, while the noticeable absence of Blake and Ryan serves as a reminder that relationships and friendships shift over time. Still, whether through quiet likes, heartfelt captions, or all-caps rants, the engagement has everyone talking, solidifying its place as one of the most unforgettable pop culture moments of 2025.
Taylor Swift engaged. Mother gets engaged. Travis Kelce, so happy for her. She deserves the world. And love wins. All this petty rivalry, yeah, I love football, I love the back and forth, but let's just remember, love wins. So congratulations, Taylor. Couldn't be happier for you. And just fuck Kanye. Just fuck him. Fuck you. She won, you lost. Loser. But congrats to Mother, because that's what this is about.
Larry David's reaction to the engagement news was exactly the kind of comedy fans expect from him. Sharp, sarcastic, and perfectly timed. When asked about the headline-making story, instead of politely agreeing or offering a warm comment, he leaned fully into his trademark dry humor. With a grin that felt more like a smirk, he delivered the kind of playful sarcasm you'd expect from someone being forced to sit through a slideshow they never wanted to see. He even teased the host, joking about the nerve it took to ask him such a question, repeating it with the energy of a dad who's just discovered his kid borrowed the car again without permission. Of course, Larry couldn't resist slipping in his favorite wordplay, reminding everyone he has no issue stirring things up on live television. In the end, his blunt dismissal landed like a comedic mic drop, leaving the hosts cracking up while he basked in his perfectly cranky charm.
What do you think about Travis and Taylor?
You've really got a nerve.
Yeah.
You've really got a nerve. I used the S word once before on this show some years ago. I'm prepared to use it again in answer to that question. And I think you know it's I don't give.
Okay.
Charlie Kirk couldn't resist weighing in on Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's engagement, but instead of simply celebrating like most people, he turned it into a talking point on his show. He began by offering a brief congratulations before quickly shifting the conversation toward his own views, suggesting marriage might influence Taylor's perspective in new ways. Kirk referenced Kelce's past comments about sports and national events, implying that the relationship could shape how Taylor is seen publicly. He also tossed in his usual mix of opinions about lifestyle, hinting that her priorities could change with time. While fans were more focused on Taylor's ring or her style details, Kirk used the moment to frame the couple's engagement as something bigger than just a love story, stirring plenty of reactions online.
Abstract clouds. Reject feminism. Submit to your husband, Taylor. But maybe one of the reasons why Taylor Swift has been so just kind of annoyingly liberal over the last couple of years is that she's not yet married and she doesn't have children. I say this non-sarcastically. I say this as a husband and a father. Having children changes you. You got to change your name. If not, you don't really mean it. Congratulations, Taylor.
Social media quickly clapped back at Kirk's remarks, with many questioning why he seems so fixated on Taylor Swift's personal life and choices. One person pointed out that his comments felt unnecessary, while another joked he just sounded bitter. Overall, the reaction was clear. Most people found his take outdated and odd, sparking more laughter than agreement.